Besides being one of the most famous tennis player in the world, Roger Federer is a magnate who knows very well how multiply his money. But have you ever wondered how the famous star lives? In this video, you will learn all about the net worth of Roger Federer. Net worth. Federer earned an estimated $71.5 million, of which $65 million came from endorsements. In 2018, Roger signed a 10-year, $300 million contract with Japanese apparel brand Uniqlo. Between June 2017 and June 2018, Federer earned $77.2 million. Between June 2018 and June 2019, he earned $94 million. Of that amount, roughly $86 million came from endorsements with companies like Credit Suisse, Rolex, and Mercedes-Benz. Roger earns more from endorsements than any other athlete. Federer's net worth is said to be as much as $550 million after a career which has seen him earn almost $1 billion in endorsements and over $115 million from playing tennis. Career. Roger Federer, born on 1981 in Basel. Roger reached the semi-finals of a tournament in Vienna. After a few more high-profile wins, Roger became the youngest member of the ATP's top 100. In 2000, Roger represented Switzerland at the Olympics. He did not win any medals but surprised many by reaching the semi-finals. He was ultimately defeated by Tommy Haas and Arnaud Di Pasquale. In 2001, Roger's potential came to full bloom when he won his first ATP singles title. He followed this triumph at the Davis Cup, where he and his fellow Swiss teammates defeated the United States. All of these successes led to the press coining the term Federer Express in their headlines. Roger went on to win his first 2 ATP doubles titles and end the season ranked number 13 in singles. One night, Roger received many missed phone calls from his coach Peter Lundgren. By the time he finally picked up the messages, Roger found out that his former mentor and friend Peter Carter had died. Carter's death shook Roger to the core. He realized that he had not lived up to anything that Carter had taught him as a tennis player and even a man. Roger decided at that moment that it was time to step up his game on and off the court. Roger Federer would eventually become the #1 ranked player in the world, a title he held for a record 237 consecutive weeks from February 2004 to August 2008. In 2012, Roger lost his first singles medal to Andy Murray at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Federer, in 2013, injured his back and struggled to bounce back, causing his rankings to fall. However, he regained some of his strength and went on to defeat Richard Gasquet to clinch the Davis Cup in Switzerland. He lost the Wimbledon match in 2014 to Novak Djokovic in the final, but later that year defeated both Djokovic and Andy Murray to win the Cincinnati Masters for the 7th time. At the US Open, Roger advanced to his first final since 2009. In the final, Federer was once again defeated by Djokovic. He announced in December 2016 that he would enter the ATP World Tour season with a new coaching team. He participated in the 2016 Australian Open and, once again, was defeated by Djokovic in 4 sets. He sustained a knee injury and had surgery to repair torn ligaments. In July of that year, he announced he would miss the 2016 Olympics and the remainder of the season in order to recover from his knee injury. In 2017, Federer played in the Hopman Cup and the Australian Open in January 2017. He won the Australian Open, defeating Rafael Nadal in the final, and it also marked his 100th match at the Games. Federer lost in the semi-finals to Borna Coric in the 2018 Shanghai Masters. In 2018, Roger played the French Open for the first time in 4 years. He got to the semi-finals but lost to 11-time champion Nadal. He skipped the Olympics in Rio that year, due to recovering from yet another knee injury. In 2020, Roger began his season at the 2020 Australian Open, and lost his semi-final match to Djokovic and sustained another knee injury. He subsequently withdrew from further competitions, citing needing time for his knee to recover. Achievements. Roger Federer has won Wimbledon 8 times, the Australian Open 6 times, the French Open once and the US Open 5 times in a row. He has won the Grand Slam tournament 20 times, and was the first men's singles player to have reached 10 Grand Slam tournament finals in a row, more than any other men's singles player. Federer was ranked among the top 8 tennis players in the world for 14 consecutive years, from 2002 to 2016. Roger has won the ATP Player of the Year 5 times and has also become the ITF World Champion 5 times in a row. In 2016, Federer ranked number 1 on a list of the most recognizable people in Switzerland, even surpassing the likes of William Tell and Albert Einstein. Federer is hugely popular in the sporting world and has often been called a legend and the greatest of all time. Tennis.com named him the greatest male player of the Open era. He was named Swiss Sports Personality of the Year 7 times consecutively. Federer won the BBC Overseas Sports Personality of the Year award 4 times. It's been said that Roger Federer helped lead a revival and won the sport of tennis renewed attention and interest. There was increased interest in the game of tennis in his heyday, leading to higher revenues for many venues across the sport. Philanthropy. Roger established the Roger Federer Foundation in 2003 with the goal of helping disadvantaged children and increasing their access to both education and sport. Federer has been a longtime supporter of the South Africa-Swiss charity Mbo, which has similar goals to his foundation and also focuses on social and health awareness of disadvantaged youth. In 2005, Federer auctioned off his US Open racket and donated the earnings to victims of Hurricane Katrina. In response to the 2010 Haiti earthquake, Federer collaborated with other players to put together a charity event during the Australian Open. All proceeds went to the earthquake victims. This was the net worth of Roger Federer. Who do you want to see next time? Let us know in the comments.